Alright, so Steve's Week is a two-dimensional puzzle platformer game with certain limited compounds from action, adventure and survival horror games. The story behind the game is a bitter, miserable, middle-aged man named Steve. He lives a lonely, dull and repetitive life, and he decides to make a pact with the devil for a chance to live an exciting life for an entire week. And now, your goal in the game is to make it through all the 7 days of Steve's life, while at the same time battling Satan's demons from hell. After each day that goes by, Steve not only becomes stronger, but he also gets happier as he finally gets to experience a truly exciting lifestyle for once. And this is reflected in the gameplay as he will gain new abilities after each day, and he will play slightly different than before.
The reasons why we wanted to create the game are that we wanted to show how boring other people's life can be. The fact that we spend half our lives to study and work kinda disturbs us. We got the idea for the game one day when we sat on the bus and saw people in suits. They were going to their work as well. We heard that they were talking about how dull their lives were. Working 8 hours every single day and always doing the same work until you die. And we wanted to reflect that in our game. A big source of inspiration actually sort of came from the Bible. In the game, the 7 deadly sins pictures 7 days, and each day/level has something to do with each sin.
The biggest difficulty about creating Steve's Week was to figure out how to combine the music with the graphics and how to make the game interesting at the same time represent people's wish to get away from the system. To promote our game, we haven't made any commercial at all, but Red Review simply promoted the game by uploading our development process to social networks. We have also showed gameplay clips as the game was being made.
The process of making the game has been very calm. We all know what to do. We have done it systematically, and everyone in our group has been working with something they love.
Now people often ask us why we chose pixel art as the art direction for our game, and we wanted to take on this challenge to be able to communicate our core message with the game with so few pixels. We weren't really lazy, but rather we feel that there's much to be found in simple design.
Hello. Hey.
What the smack does it stand on the paper here? Can't read it.
We decided early on in the production that we would have a complete soundtrack for this game. This is because we believe that music can be a vital part at our storytelling. We wanted to create music that reflected the art style, and therefore the soundtrack has an 8-bit old school vibe to it to represent the pixel art.